Hi guys, Stu, Al, Austin and the rest of the team here for Outdoor Basics, and today I'm going to talk about my 5 favourite Scandi knives. Scandi knives, I really like the Scandi grind, just for kind of general bushcrafting and outdoor use. Some people prefer convex, some people prefer flat grind, some people prefer sabre. I just like Scandi grinds, it just is what it is. I've got convex knives, sabre grinds, flat grinds, I've got all different types. I just kind of find myself using my Scandi knives a lot really, and I think maybe it's because I kind of started out with a Scandi grind, and then there's certain makers that I really like that do just excellent Scandi grinds, and I've kind of lent towards that. So yeah, I'll start off now, and I'll talk. It's no particular order really. There's no this is my favourite, this is not. I use all 5 kind of in constant rotation. Just all the time really. I just rotate through them equally all the time. So yeah, first is my Mora heavy duty, and this is the carbon version. I just absolutely love, I love a Mora in general, yeah, I just absolutely love a Mora. This one's heavily used, I absolutely batter the crap out of it. I think you'd need to go, I know that it's only like a kind of rat tang, it's a stick tang, it's not a full tang knife, but my god, you would need to go some to break this knife, and I just really like it. Yes, I have modified the spine to throw sparks, and I have drilled a wee hole in the handle to add a small lanyard. These kind of glow in the dark toggles that I got from the bushcraft store are absolutely awesome, should I drop it, and I like it in the high glow orange. I've got it in a different sheath. I got this sheath knocked up from Heaving Kydex, and it was cheap as chips, and it just kind of adds another layer of awesomeness, I suppose you could say, to this knife. So people always say as an entry knife or a budget knife or whatever for a Mora heavy duty. Yeah, I get it. However, I would just say for me it's just a good knife, full stop. And I would say the same for the normal Mora, not the heavy duty, just an absolutely awesome knife. Not necessarily, it doesn't need to be put into the bracket of it's a good budget knife. Yeah, it is a good budget knife, but in its own right I feel that undersells it a bit. It's just a good knife. So yeah, Mora heavy duty carbon, love it, absolutely love it. I'll just put that back in there. Another knife that I really enjoy is the Condor Wayfinder. This is an absolutely outstanding knife in its own right. It originally comes with hardwood scales, but if you look back in one of our videos, I sent this off to the absolutely awesome Field and Steel and had this heavily modified. Back of the spine's now mega sharp, absolutely outstanding handle scales and liners, still get the bow drill, and then just this aftermarket sheath is completely next level. So I think it comes in at maybe 70 quid with a top leather sheath from Condor, so it's definitely a kind of budget friendly value knife. And if you send it off to a maker like Field and Steel, like Steve at Field and Steel, it can really take it to the next level, and I adore this knife. Again, Scandi grind, I really like this kind of long sweeping edge on it. I just think it's got all the features I would want: an exposed tang, exposed pommel, at the rear, sharp spine, Scandi grind, really comfortable in the hand. You can really choke up on it as well, and in a multitude of grips, even moving back in this Luco position, using the wee lanyard at the back. It's just absolutely fantastic. Great wee knife, and I love it. It's something I always use and rotate through. Kind of going again on a budget thing, I suppose. This is the Hultafors. What is it they call this again? I can't remember. This is one of their limited edition anyway. I think it's their outdoor knife. And this comes with a hickory handle and the veg tan leather sheath. I have like quite a few Hultafors, and my Hultafors Craftsman, I absolutely love it. That could easily have been put in my top 5, but this wee Hultafors I've been using a wee bit more lately, and it's kind of replaced it, and I think it's because of this veg tan leather sheath. It's just fantastic. Again, I drilled a lanyard hole at the top so I could get this toggle on. The spine on this one is absolutely awesome, really sharp wee spine, and then these kind of scallops at the top here mean for loads of different hand positions. This is just a super comfortable wee knife, and what I really like about it is a beginner's knife. Say like if I was giving it to my son or one of my kids when they're coming out, I really like this high guard. You can choke up on it, but you get a wee bit of, you know, you're going to be forgiven. You're not going to slip up onto that blade. So I think this was like 40 quid, even for this kind of upgraded version. It's got this kind of anodised blade, some sort of coating on the blade. It's just really, really cool wee knife. Absolutely love it. Budget friendly. Moving up the price scale, I absolutely love this. My Mora Garberg. This is the knife I've actually been using today. This is the carbon version. There's other videos where you'll see what I've did to the sheath. Again, 550 fire cord lanyard with a wee glow in the dark toggle. If you look here, I'm just trying this out to see what I think. I've put some cloth tape to just give that handle a wee bit more of a swear at the end for choking up. Really good spine on this one as well. What I like about this one, believe it or not, in contrast to say the Wayfinder, you'll see that this is a long sweeping blade. This has got that straight blade and then curls up at the end. Get that wee clip point as well, but I just really, really like this blade. I must admit, again, exposed pommel at the end makes it much better. Really, really heavy duty handle. Absolutely love it. I like the sheath as well. Decent enough sheath, especially if you get these Otterman outdoor upgrades and stuff like that. I prefer carbon blades, like 01 tool steel. I also like 80 CRV2, really like that. 1095. I just like carbon steels. Just prefer them, to be honest. Nothing wrong with stainless, it's your choice. I just prefer them for ease of, yeah, you maybe need to maintain the edge a bit more. However, for ease of field sharpening stuff, I just really like carbon blades. So kind of moving up a wee bit in cost, but still, I believe, under 100 UK pounds, the Mora Garberg. My final knife that's in my kind of favourite Scandi knives is my Field and Steel Echo. I believe it's the Echo. This is up there. The sheath, everything's absolutely fantastic. The orange liners, so I'm not going to lose. The orange scales with the black liners, I'm not going to lose it. Again, exposed tang at the pommel at the end. For me, that's a real feature that I really look for and like, is that exposed tang at the end. I really think it's just a good feature to have in your knife. This just fills your hand perfectly in every position, like whether it's reverse chest lever, for push cuts, choking right up on it. I just really like this wee knife. I absolutely adore it, actually. I'm really debating whether to get another one. That is how much I like this, with a different style of handle, just because I like them so very much. I think Steve put some up. He does like a Sunday sale. He put some up last week. It was one just like this, and then a black one with orange liners, and it took every fibre of my being not to just go and buy that knife. That's how much I like it. And it's been playing over in my head that I missed it. So I think I'm going to have to go and get another one of these with maybe a more elaborate, exotic handle. I just really like this wee knife. This wee knife for feather sticking is on another level. It feather sticks like you wouldn't believe. Awesome tri-sticks, carving, it battens, it does absolutely everything, and it's just a perfect size little hand knife. Couple of features I think that I've said that you'll notice with all of these things. I generally like to keep a fire steel or a fire pouch on all of my knives. I like to have the wee glow in the dark lanyard toggles on the end, so if you, God forbid, you drop it, And where I can, I really like the exposed tang at the end, the pommel at the end. Sorry, not tang, I keep saying that. The exposed pommel at the end. So if, for example, if I am battening and I need to bash it through a wee bit, I'm not going to wreck the scales of the blade. So yeah, that's my 5 favourite bushcraft blades. Field and Steel Echo, Mora Garberg Carbon, Mora Heavy Duty Carbon, my wee Hultafors, I think they call it their outdoor knife, and carbon, and then a heavily modified Condor wayfinder, also by Field and Steel. They are kind of my 5 primary kind of bushcraft belt knives really. I've got loads of others and I'm going to start rotating through them, and I've got a new one coming, so stay tuned for that. I've got a new one coming. I don't really do anything else, so buying myself the odd belt knife isn't really that big a deal. So like, that is what it is, it's my hobby. So that's my 5 favourites as it stands. I'll maybe do some other, my 5 favourite big blades, my 5 favourite survival blades. I'll maybe do some more in my 5 favourites. This is just my opinion. I wasn't really getting into the knives themselves or reviewing any of them, because I've done that for quite a few of them. This is just my 5 favourites. Hit me up in the comments with yours, give me your 5 favourite Scandi knives and let me know what you think. As always, I've been Stu, he's been Alan, yous have been awesome, and I'll see you in the next one.